first came here, I did not know that. So I would go out and just smile to anyone who I see outside. And then I received a lot of odd looks. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome in. My name is Muna. I'm Canadian living in Moscow, Russia, and I use this channel to vlog about my life here and the many interesting places I like to visit. But for this video, I decided to switch it up a bit and do some tips and advices if you are planning to visit Russia in the future, or you are already here and new to this culture. So I want to share with you some things I learned while I've been living here, and they are very important. So let's start with the most important one, which is number one: do not smile in public, especially using public transportations. You may ask why. Because in Russian culture, this is considered very disrespectful, and they usually think of those people who smile in public as dumb people. So make sure not to do that while you're here, or do less, or just smile to your friends or people that you know. When I first came here, I did not know that, so I would go out and just smile to anyone who I see outside. And then I received a lot of odd looks, which confused me a lot. So I asked my Russian friends, and they told me you should not do that here. So make sure to remember this. Let's move to our second tip, which is, if you are in Russia, you may notice that people love to give each other flowers on special occasions like Women's Day, which is really big here, birthdays, congratulations for graduations, or all sorts of celebrations. So make sure you always give an odd number. I know this sounds weird, but actually even numbers are considered bad luck, and they are given mostly for funeral. So it's preferable to give 13 flowers to a woman than 14. I know in Western culture, 13 number is bad luck, but here, given odd numbers of flowers is for celebration and happiness, while even number is considered for bad news. So make sure you remember that when you decide to give a flower to a friend or loved ones. Number three, if you are wearing gloves, now we're in winter season, so we're all wearing gloves outside, but make sure to remember, never shake Russian hand while wearing gloves, because that is considered disrespectful. So always make sure to remove your gloves when you want to shake someone else's hand. Russian people never shake each other's hands while they're wearing gloves, so make sure to remember that. And number four, so if you are visiting someone's house, you have to always make sure to bring something. It can be something simple as a box of chocolate or a drink, but never visit a Russian house empty-handed, because they always appreciate when guests arrive with something that makes you include yourself and add something to the table. Also, number five, so when you are indoors, never do this. You may wonder why you should not whistle indoors, because that brings bad luck and brings poverty to the family who live in this house. I know I just did it, but let's knock on wood. But yeah, so if you are invited to a Russian household, make sure you do not whistle indoors, because that might not be a good thing to do. Number six, when you are leaving someone's house, or let's say you went on a job interview and then you were leaving the door, and you decided to shake the boss' hand or whoever you were meeting, do not do that. So don't shake hands in a threshold between doors. Never do that. That is bad, and it's a no-no in Russia, because that is also a Russian superstition that it brings bad luck. It ruins the business or friendship, so always make sure not to do that. Number seven, which is a really weird superstition that I recently heard about here, that not to sit in the corner of the table. So when you're in a gathering, make sure you avoid sitting in the corner of the table, because they say that brings bad luck to that person, which makes them never find love or never get married. If you're single, do not do that here in Russia. And number 8, if you visit someone's house, make sure to take off your shoes before entering their household, because as many other Asian countries, Russians really take this very highly, and you need to make sure to remove your shoes once you enter their household, because that is very unhygienic and not clean for them. They think it's disrespectful to walk around wearing your outdoor shoes, but usually all Russians household have flip-flops and shoes for indoors, which is called tapochka, so they would offer you that, which is not bad. So just make sure you remove your shoes, and that will show them that you respect their culture. Number 9, this is the 9th advice. So if you are going to a birthday party, or your Russian friend is having a birthday and you want to buy them a gift, do not give them an empty wallet. Never give an empty wallet as a gift, because that is really bad, and it shows that person that you do not see them as a friend, and you wish them to have to be broke, basically. So you want them to be broke, and that is really bad gesture. So make sure, if you decide to give them a wallet, add some cash in there, or just avoid giving a wallet, because it's not really a popular gift here. And last but not least, we are reaching number 10 advice. I know many of you, as me, like when I first came here, I always had this idea of Russians loving to drink, especially vodka. So if you are invited by your Russian peers or friends to a party or to grab a drink, always make sure not to refuse the first drink. I know some people do not like to drink, but if you refuse a drink from a Russian person, it shows them that you're not appreciating their friendship, or you're not interested to be a friend, which may put them off, and that is not a good first impression if you're new here and you want to make friends. So make sure to remember these tips. I hope they were helpful, because they are really important. I know they might seem odd, but it's always good to know different countries' cultures. This did help me a lot once I learned them. I hope it helps you as well. But if you have any other tips and things not to do here, make sure to comment below, and let's share some other tips I might not know of. I hope you like this video, and please make sure to subscribe and put a thumbs up, and let me know what would you like to see on our next video. Bye bye, пока-пока.